What's good, YouTube? Mr. Detox here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make an online website using Shopify. You can make a website for any type of business that you have. Today, I'm gonna be focusing on clothing brand businesses specifically, but you can still follow along no matter what type of business you have because it's pretty much the same for any type of business. Alright, so we just gonna jump straight into it. But before we start, if you're trying to start a clothing brand or if you have a clothing brand, I recommend y'all come to this website, clothingbrand.help. I launched the manufacturers list on here and an ebook. It comes with all the knowledge that I've learned over the almost up to a year that I've been doing this, and I've made over 100,000. I actually just passed 200,000 in sales not too long ago. But yeah, it's only $25 for the whole ebook. It includes all of this. Y'all can go read it, but I'll leave the link in the description. And then I also have manufacturers on here. It has 11 different manufacturers that I work with. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there before we start. I'm gonna show y'all my website just so y'all can see I know what I'm doing. You know, I'm experiencing this. Detox brand store. All right, so I got a little video going right here. I have my collections up here, contact form, frequently asked questions. I got a little blog right here. It's called Daily Detox. I got order tracking page. I got the meaning behind Detox right here. And then I have this link that takes you to the brand help page actually. So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all real quick to give y'all some inspiration before we start. This is actually a paid theme, which I don't recommend you start out with. I recommend starting with a free theme because if you're just starting out a website, you probably haven't made any money online yet. And to get that paid theme, I just used the money that I made from my online store to invest back into the website. Getting a paid theme is not necessary when you first start out. We could just stick with a free theme. All right, so let's get straight into it. So I have a client that paid me to make their website for them. So I'm gonna be doing this on their account. So what y'all wanna do, click the link in my description or y'all just go to shopify.com. But I recommend you click the link in my description because if you sign up using my link, then you and me both will get $100 in subscription credit. I think it's like a $30 a month for Shopify. If you use that link, you'll get $100 off. So that means 1, 2, 3. That's 3 months off just for signing up using my link. So I recommend y'all do that. But if you don't want to do that, you'll still get the first 3 months for $1 a month. So you'll have plenty of time to get your store up and running. I feel like 3 months is enough time. So you're just gonna enter your email address. So I'm gonna enter my client's email. He's just now starting. He wants an online store. You want to sell on social media too, and then online marketplaces. Which social channels? Instagram, TikTok. If you're on Facebook, you can select that too. Definitely select inbox. Google is a must-have. These other ones are optional. What do you plan to sell first? All right, so for this one, y'all, it's really just up to whatever you're trying to sell. Since my client is making a clothing brand like me, we're gonna put products I buy or make myself. He's in the United States. We're gonna continue with Google. So yeah, they just building a store up right now. Let me put this full screen. All right, so now that we in the store, like I said though, y'all make sure y'all sign up with my link. So first things first, y'all, before we even add a product or anything, we need to go over settings. One of the most important things to do when you first start a website is to get a good domain. Having a .store domain, it helps putting your brand out there and making sure that it looks realistic. It separates your brand from all the other clothing brands and streetwear brands that end with .com or .us. It might be 2 different websites called detox.com, and then it might be another one called detox.store. You'll probably know, if you see the store, you'll probably know that's my brand because I'm selling stuff. The other domain, detox.com, it might be something that has to do with health, wellness, stuff like that, you know. It helps you separate your brand from other people's domains and it identifies yourself as a store. I feel like if you're selling anything online, like this is just a requirement, like you have to get a store domain. Here's some successful business owners and influencers that's already using .store domains. They got fashion brands on here like Rihanna.store and then tech startups, all kind of stuff. They got Discord merch. They're all using .store domains. They're all selling something, you know, so .store is going to help your customers know that you're selling something. You can get a .store domain from GoDaddy or Namecheap, or you can get it right here from Shopify, or you can get it straight from .store's website. Just type in www.get.store. And then it's gonna come up right here. Just type in the domain that you want. That's really it. Now look, since y'all watching me, I'm gonna hook y'all up. My viewers, y'all gonna get a domain for 99 cents. All you gotta do is go to www.get.store and then type in the domain that you want, add it to your cart, type in my discount code, which is Detox Store in all caps. It's gonna show 99 cents, and I'm about to show y'all how to do it real quick. So yeah, y'all just come over to get.store and then click on buy now. Type in the domain that you want. Let's say your brand name was monsterbrand.store. Type that in, and you see it says it's available, so that means we can buy it. So we're gonna do add to cart, scroll down, proceed, scroll down, click proceed again, and then we're gonna type in our Detox code store. Y'all make sure y'all use this code. Now the price goes down to 99 cents, as y'all can see, and then this privacy protection is $8. It's optional, so now it comes out to $8.99, and all you got to do after that is place the order. Now once you get that domain, you'll be able to connect it using connect existing domain. We're gonna come over to store details, go to edit. If you have a store name in mind, like say you're making a clothing brand, right? You want to go ahead and change that name. So for my client, he doesn't have a store name in mind right now, so we're just gonna leave that the same how it is. And then you definitely want to enter your phone number. And then for the store email, if you want to, you can make a whole new Gmail account with your store's name. So for mine, it's called Detox. When I first started, I made it detoxbrand@gmail.com, and I strongly recommend making like a business account like that, so you don't put your personal email address on here. It just makes you look more professional. The next thing you want to do is come down to payments. You want to do activate, click activate Shopify payment. It's gonna have you enter your address, all your details. After this, it's gonna have you enter like your social security number, and that's for tax purposes. Or if you already have an EIN number, it's gonna have you enter that. So after you do those two things, you want to come to add product. Even if you don't know what your first product is gonna be, guys, just go ahead and do this, what I'm about to do. We're gonna make a test product basically. So it already has short sleeve t-shirt in here, so that's what we're gonna leave it. We're just gonna put t-shirt. You don't have to put a description right now, y'all. You don't have to put any pictures. For the price, let's just put $20, and then after that, click save. So now you have your first product in t-shirt. All right, so now we're gonna customize the theme. Click that, go to customize. It should already have a theme on there for you, the default one. This is the theme customizer, guys. So on the left side, it lets you add different sections. They have different apps that you can add. So basically, this lets you customize like literally everything on your store. You could change where the header is. I'm gonna move the announcement bar under the header because I like how it looks better. Welcome to our store. So this is where you would put welcome to, and then whatever your store name is called. But like I said, a client, he hasn't thought of one yet, so we're just gonna leave it how it is right now. What I recommend is putting like a picture of whatever product you have. Once you get it in, browse our latest product. You can put whatever you want right here. You just gotta get real creative with this. Shop all. You can add a slideshow. Matter of fact, yeah, that's what we finna do. We can change this, delete that, and then add a little slideshow. This is what I got on my website, actually, is a slideshow. You can add your pictures right here. We're gonna change this instead of feature collection. Since we only got one product right now, we're gonna remove that and then put featured product instead of featured collection. For the product, we're gonna put, let me see, select product. Like the t-shirt that we made. So now it's gonna be right there. We don't have a picture on here, but it will usually show the picture right here. And then it's just a lot of stuff that y'all can add on the actual website. I'm really not gonna spend too much time on actually customizing the website because this is something that you can be creative with. In this video, I'm gonna spend a lot of time on the behind the scenes of the website. But as y'all can see, it's very easy to do this stuff. So you can come over here to theme settings next. If you have a logo already made, you could enter your logo right here. So my client doesn't have a logo yet, but I'm gonna just upload mine for right now, just so y'all can kind of get the idea of how everything should look and how everything works. So now it changes to my logo instead of just saying my store or whatever the name of your store is. You could edit your colors. We just gonna keep the black and white because I like it simple. I don't recommend y'all put too many colors on your website, but we could change the font right here. It's this one font that I like to use. We're gonna change it to that. Layout. A lot of this stuff you kind of just gotta play with it to see what you like. Do want to keep the animations, definitely. Buttons. You can edit pretty much everything, guys. Like, it's so much flexibility on here. You can add your brand's information. It'll be at the bottom of your store. You can enter your social media right here. It'll show up at the bottom of the website. So let me enter my YouTube actually on here. So I enter my YouTube, and as y'all can see, the little YouTube sign came up at the bottom of the website. So if you enter your Instagram and TikTok, it'll show up right here, which I really recommend y'all do that. So whenever people on your website, they could just, when they scroll down and click on that, they can see like your social media and see that you're a real company and you're on social media. So make sure y'all enter that. Now for the cart, you can either make it a pop-up notification or a drawer. I recommend a drawer because it's just the smoothest in my opinion. Basically, when you click right here, this is the cart. It slides over like that and it's just smooth instead of taking you to a whole nother page. Now for the checkout, guys, where is it at? Here it is, checkout. So y'all see how it says my store again right here instead of showing the logo? You gotta select the logo again for checkout. You don't want it to just say your store. I'm pretty sure you can shrink this. Let me see, logo size small. Oh, we don't want it that small. I don't know what's, oh, there it is. I don't know why it came so big. Okay, so we can make it large actually then. I don't recommend putting a background image because it just makes everything look like too much. You want to keep it simple, nice and simple. You can change the colors to match your store's theme. Since we're using just black, we're gonna use that. You can keep the errors red, then click save again. And that's pretty much it as far as the theme settings. Y'all can mess with all this stuff. I didn't go over all the little stuff as far as the sizing and all of that, but y'all can definitely come back to that. So we're gonna back out of this for now. I'm gonna show y'all something that, this is optional, guys. So look, we're gonna view your online store really quick, right? We're gonna scroll all the way down. Okay, y'all see how it says your store name right here, and then it says powered by Shopify. You really don't want it to show powered by Shopify. Some people it doesn't really matter, but to me, I just hate that. I don't want that at the bottom of my store. And a lot of people don't know how to remove that. So we're gonna click edit default theme content. We're gonna type in powered by Shopify. And then it shows it right here. You can either just put powered by and then your store name. So I'm gonna put powered by my store. On my website, it actually shows powered by Detox. You can put whatever you want to. So we're gonna click save and then I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like now. And this is something real small, but like I said, I just don't want that at the bottom of my store. So now it says powered by my store, guys, instead of saying powered by Shopify. Now I'm gonna go over how to edit this little menu at the top. So it says home, catalog, and then contact. As y'all can see on my website, it says home, shop all, contact. It has all of these different pages instead of just saying home, catalog, contact. All right, so now what you want to do is come over to pages. Then you want to add a page. Let's say you wanted to add frequently asked questions right now. Type that in. Then you will put your frequently asked questions right here. So I'm going to just get mine right now from this store. Copy that. Copy that. Paste that right up under there. And then of course you add all of your frequently asked questions like that. Then you would come over to navigation. Go to main menu. Add menu item. Title it if frequently asked questions. Then you go to pages, and then there it is right there. Add, save. Now once you go to view your online store, it'll show it right here. And it'll pull up the page for you. So basically you would just do that for all the pages that you would like to add, like track information, like a blog page or a meaning page. With the track order page, it's a little bit different because you actually have to install a tracking software onto your website, which I'll go over in a little bit. Next thing y'all should do is come to preferences. Make sure you name your home page. So for my home page, it's called Detox Clothing on my website. And my client, he doesn't have a name, so we're not gonna mess with this right now. But yeah, make sure y'all name the home page. Okay, next thing I'm gonna go over, come over here to inbox. This is so you can set up an online store live chat, and basically it'll let your customers text you any questions they have. It'll go straight to your phone so you can answer like as soon as they text. You don't have to have this on, but it will help your customers if they have any questions that they don't see in the frequently asked questions. So we're gonna go to manage. You could change where it's at, change the color. We're gonna make it black to go with the store's theme. You could change what it says right here. And then this is where you can add any instant answers, but usually customers won't even use that, to be honest. They'll just text right here. You can set availability. So if you want to change the hours for certain days, you could do that. So for my store, I know during the week we have it, I think it's 8:30. Well, actually it might be 9 to like 9 p.m. And what this does basically, if they text you outside of these hours, you turn this on right here, automated first reply. If they text outside of available hours, you can also edit what that says. So for mine, it says we're not currently online. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. We're not gonna spend too much time on this because it's very self-explanatory once you check into it. Right now, what we're gonna do is come back to the track order page, okay? So we're gonna click on apps right here, down here. Click on all recommended apps, scroll down, find more apps in the Shopify app store. It's gonna bring you to this app store. You can type in track order or just track. There's a bunch of different apps y'all could use. I use Aftership, but I'm about to change because I really don't like it. They charge you a lot of money. A lot of people use track 123, so that's what we gonna use real quick. So then you click add app, install app right here. By the way, there's a lot of free apps on the app store. You shouldn't have to worry about paying for most of them, but some of them are paid and they're worth it. So when y'all get a little money from y'all's business on here, check them out because I use a lot of apps. All right, so this one is very easy, right? I never even used this before, but I already know how to work it. So you just copy the link that it gives you right here. You go to your navigation menu. It already has the link right there for you. Click on main menu. We're gonna click on add menu item, track, order, then paste the link. They already make the page for you. As soon as you download the app, view it, click track order. Hold on, y'all, give it some time. Oh, and here it goes. It already has it where you can enter your tracking number or your order number and your email. And it's that easy. Matter of fact, I'm about to switch to this as soon as I'm done with this video, because this one, it doesn't take you to a whole nother website like mine does. I don't know why it does that. But like I said, it's that easy to make a track order page, and you go organize these however you want to, you know. Now, of course, you can edit how the page looks and all of that, but this is just a basic tutorial video. I don't want to get too complex or have this video to be too long, so this will be something that y'all have to figure out on your own. All right, so we got all of our menu items. Now we're gonna scroll down to the bottom, and as y'all can see, we don't have anything at the bottom of the website. So let me show y'all mine again. I have the clubs, support, policies. I already showed y'all how to add the socials, so we're not gonna go over that, but I will show y'all how to do the policies and add support. Just little menus on the bottom. All right, so we're gonna click on settings from here, scroll all the way down to policies. Y'all's policies are gonna be empty right here. I've already entered the template, but basically all you have to do, it'll show use template right here, and then you enter that. But you will need to enter some information in here, and like you need to actually read it. It says insert return address, so you will enter that. You can change the email if you want to, but basically you just fill in the blanks on here. You do this for all of the policies. You're gonna have to enter your own shipping policy, which if y'all need a shipping policy, y'all can come to mine and use this as a template. Just make sure you change up the shipping days. Depending on if you know how long it'll take your stuff to ship, you probably won't yet, so you could just use this for right now. Just make sure you take out the Detox brand and put yours. So we're just gonna put that for right now because I'm gonna come up with his later on. And then same with this, the contact information. If you're in the US, you don't have to put the VAT or trade number, so I'm gonna take that off. You don't have to put your address right here. You could actually remove this whole thing. Or if you just wanna put your state or your city, you can put that. If you don't want your phone number on here, because I don't have mine on here, you can take this off. You will put the name of your business right here, of course, and then your support email. We're gonna click save. Now we're gonna click out of settings, click on online store, go back to navigation, click footer menu. We're gonna add a menu, all right? And we're gonna title it policies. And then we're gonna type in shipping policy. That could be the first one we put on here. Policy, where is it at? Shipping policy. Matter of fact, you don't even have to type in the policy up here, because once you go here and click on it, it'll automatically put the name right here. So y'all can skip that step. But anyways, basically you just put all the policies to add all of them to this menu, then save it. Now we're gonna create another one called either help or support. I'm gonna put help. On my menu, I have track your order and frequently asked questions and then the meaning. So we're gonna add the track your order on here, track order. And then we need that link. So we're just gonna come over to your store, click track order, and then copy that URL, bring it right here, add frequently asked questions, save. And now what we're gonna do is back out of this. We're gonna go to themes and we gotta customize the theme again. All right, scroll down to the bottom, click add block under footer. This is how you open it. Add block menu, change the menu. We're gonna put policies down here. So now y'all see the two policies that we entered right here. We're gonna add another block, another menu, change the menu again, and then add the help menu now. So now we're gonna change the heading. Make sure you name it whatever the menu is called. I don't know why it doesn't automatically do that. That's stupid. So we're gonna change this name too. Click save. So now y'all see, hold on, now y'all see we got both of our menus right here. It looks just like this. Well, not just like it, but it looks a lot like it, right? Let me change the color on this actually, because I don't like that white down there. Y'all see how I changed the color? Now it looks more like mine with the black on the bottom, right? So we get back out of this now. We got our footer menu. Let's view how the store looking now. There it is. By the way, I haven't even mentioned this yet. My store looks a lot different than the default one is because I'm using a custom theme, which I paid for. But even with this default theme, it's so many things that you can edit and change around. Like, you can make it look like however you want to be honest. Like I showed y'all earlier, the theme editor, it really lets you customize a lot of different stuff. You really just have to be creative. I showed y'all all the basics, but I can't really show y'all how to be creative. And then you can always get one of those other themes if you want a different look, or if you want most of it to be already set up for you. You know, there's a lot of different other themes. I'm just showing y'all the basic one right now. All right, so right now we're gonna go to settings and get to most of the behind the scenes stuff. So we're just gonna go through literally everything, all the settings. So this trial that it gives you, it's like a 3-day free trial just to get your store set up, and then that's when you would have to pay the $1 for 3 months. But after that, you will want to enter your credit card, but we don't have to do that right now since you have 3 days. Users, you really don't need to worry about this right now. Payments, we already went over this earlier in the video. This is where it'll let you add your bank account as well, guys. All right, on checkout, instead of phone number or email, you need to click email. And the reason for that is because sometimes when customers use their phone number, they won't get an order confirmation sent to them because Shopify, for some reason, they only send them through email, and it just won't work out. And some people won't know their order number. So just click email, customer information, require first and last name. You don't want a bunch of last names. Make sure you get both, right? Company name, don't include. Address, make sure you leave this optional because some people live in apartments, so they'll need that second line. Shipping, address, phone number, don't include. Y'all leave all of this stuff. Pre-select the email marketing, and then also select SMS marketing. This gives the customers option to sign up for marketing, which you want them to do that so you could retarget them and bring them back, you know. And that's pretty much it for the checkout page. Customer account, we can skip this. Shipping and delivery, this is a big one. I know a lot of y'all probably wondering about this, how to set this up. Let me see. Manage. Oh, there you go. All right, so we got our product right here. So it gives you a bunch of already set up rates that you could choose from. Let's say you wanted to give free shipping for orders over $50, right? It actually already has this rate set up. Let's say $100. So you could change this price to $100 for free shipping. And then it already has the price at $0. It already has the standard shipping. Well, let's say free express shipping. Y'all can edit this however y'all want to, right? Click done. And then for your regular shipping, first of all, let's delete all these extra rates because you really only need 2 or 3 rates. Let's say you wanted customers to pay for express shipping, right? Like if their order is not over $100. For my store, I have my customers pay $10 for express shipping. Remove conditions. And then for standard shipping, let's say you wanted it to be $5, right? Standard shipping. Remove conditions. So yeah, you got your rate set up like that. Again, this is also something that you could play with. If you want your customers to pay for the whole shipping, they pay for it, then you would use the carrier or app to calculate rates. So let's say you wanted to use UPS. They got UPS ground, UPS standard, all of these different options. And they could choose which shipping they want, your customers. They could choose it. And then you click done, carrier and app rates. But I like to use my own rates. I recommend using this if you want your customers to pay for the whole shipping amount. And then for international, I recommend you only use the carrier. They already have it on here, USPS and DHL. Yeah, I recommend y'all stick with the carriers because with international, it gets a little bit more expensive. And to start off with, you want your customers paying that shipping to cover all the fees and stuff. And then just click save on that. Taxes and duties. This is also another big one because a lot of people have questions about collecting taxes and stuff. So I would just start with your country. So I live in the United States and my client lives in the United States. Start collecting in the United States. I'm gonna say Texas because that's where we live. You don't have to have a sales tax ID to start off. You are going to want to get that later, but you don't need that right now. You really want to add all of the states. If you're in the United States, you want to go ahead and add all of these. I'm not going to do this on video just for time's sake, but add all of those. Shopify will automatically calculate the tax rates depending on the state that you're selling to and stuff. So like mine, whenever somebody buys in Texas, the sales tax rate here is like 8.25% or something like that. So they'll automatically know that. And that's pretty much all you need to do as far as domestic tax. I wouldn't focus on international tax right now because you're just starting. The domestic is more important as of right now. All right, so next we're gonna skip locations, skip gift cards, skip markets for right now. So next we're gonna come down to brand. This is where you can add your logo. Again, this is for like apps. So y'all know they have the shop app. It's that purple app where the customers, they can see a whole lot of different brands and stuff. It helps them track their order. You can add your colors, your images, your slogan, short description, and then you should add your Instagram and TikTok. All of those social medias, add those here too. Save, next, notifications. All right, so for these notifications, this is like the email that your customers get whenever they place an order. So we're gonna customize email templates. You need to add your logo right here again so that your emails will have your logo on them, and then save it to make sure it pops up. There it is. You can change the color. We're going to pick black to match the theme again. To change what this actually says, you would back out of this, click order confirmation. So right now it says we're getting your order ready to be shipped. We will notify you when it has been sent. But the reason I don't like what this says is because a lot of people will ask like, when will it ship, if they don't see it on the website, because sometimes even if you have a frequently asked questions on your website, the customers, they don't really look, you know. So in the email, you would edit the code. It says you need to review and verify your sender email. Let me do that real quick. Oh, make sure you guys verify your email first. So let me go to his email. All right, we're gonna verify that. It's verified now, so now we can edit it. Click on edit code. Then if you can see right here what it says, thank you for your order. And what I like to put, instead of it putting order and then whatever the order number is confirmed, I'm gonna put your order, then the order number is confirmed, instead of just putting order confirmed, because like it's like you gotta make it kind of personal, you know. We're getting your, here it is, we're getting your order ready to be shipped. So instead of putting that, that's where I would put, you will receive a tracking number soon. Just so they know, like, they'll be getting a tracking number soon, right? Now that looks better. It tells them, please allow 7 to 10 days, and they'll get the tracking number soon. And you can add anything else that you want to add, you know. You can customize all of these different email templates they have. They have a cancel order. You could change the email for that. They have a shipping update, shipping confirmation. Whenever you ship a customer's order out, it sends them these emails, which you could update. You can update any of these, guys. Like, it's so much flexibility here on Shopify, which is why I like it. All right, next we can come down to language. If you think you have customers that'll speak other languages and read in other languages, you can add different things, or you can download the Shopify Translate and Adapt app. Either one of those is fine. And then we already set up our policies, so that's pretty much it for the settings, guys. Now, if you come back over here to products, of course, this is where you can add products. Click on collections. This is where you can make collections. So since we have a product called t-shirt, we might want to make a collection called shirts, right? Or summer collection. So shirts. Scroll down, click manual, so you can add them manually, the products, to your collections. And then after you save it, you can search for the products. Find your product, type in t-shirt or whatever it is. Then it'll be in the collection now. So you can click view. And now whenever you go to shirts, the t-shirt will be under that collection. And this helps with you organizing your products for your customers so they can find everything they're looking for clearly. This is really for when you have multiple products. If you're just starting out with one, you don't have to do this. Next, I want y'all to come down to Facebook and Instagram, whatever sales channel that y'all selected when we first started signing up. And this is where you would connect your accounts to your store. We have Google and YouTube right here. I don't know why that's not working right now, but we also have TikTok. Y'all need to go ahead and connect all of these together. If you ever want to run advertisements to your website and to help you grow and gain customers, this is a little bit on the more advanced side, but this is how you start doing that. I'm not going to go through this in this video. I'll make another video about running advertisements and connecting to your social media to grow. But this is how y'all set it up right here. So you just go to update sales channel and it'll have you connect your accounts. Next, we could come to the recommended apps. Go back to the Shopify app store. And y'all could really just look around as far as what kind of apps you want to add to your store. I'm not going to go over too much about the apps this video, but I'll give you all my 3 favorite apps that I like to use. The first one is actually right here. It's Judge Me Product Reviews. It'll let your customers give you reviews on your store, and it organizes everything really well. The second one is called SMS Bump. A lot of people use this actually. Y'all see they got 4,000 reviews. This lets you do text marketing, so whenever somebody signs up their number on your website, you could text them whenever you release new clothes. It could text up to thousands of people at one time with the same message. Like, you don't have to do anything really. And then same thing with this other app. It's called Klaviyo. Here it is. I spelled it wrong, but this is what it's called. It's the same thing as SMS Bump, but it's for email. Or you could use email and SMS on here if you want to use one app for it. But I strongly recommend using both. And those are my 3 favorite apps that I use. Now that's pretty much it as far as setting up your website. You know, it's very beginner friendly. I didn't go too much into detail because I didn't want to confuse anybody that's just now starting out. Mostly everything else on there is pretty self-explanatory. They'll walk you through most of the things that I didn't go over. But I went over pretty much everything that I could think of right now and that I use on my store. I hope y'all learned something on this video. And if y'all did, y'all subscribe and comment what you learned. If y'all have any other questions that y'all want me to answer, just comment down below and I'll answer. I reply to everybody's comments. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. Hope y'all learned something again, and we out.